Hey everyone, welcome back to another video from Career Chronicles series. Today we have Himanshu with us, who is a senior member of technical staff at Vymo. And Himanshu, will you like to take this forward with your introduction?
Sure thing. So, hi everyone. As Ash already conveyed my name and my designation. So, I'm currently SMTS at my current organization called Vymo and focused on backend development, majorly on Node.js, JavaScript, TypeScript, currently exploring Spring Boot and all. So, apart from all the backend stuff, I love spending time with Flutter and Dart. That's my starting point of my career since 2019. So, apart from my professional work, I love exploring Flutter and Dart, and as a spare in my spare time I love to write about Flutter and Dart, so I'm a freelance technical writer as well at various other organizations. And apart from this, I'm one of the member of Flutter India organization, handling Flutter Chandigarh. And I used to be a lot of hackathon mentors earlier days, not anymore, not getting enough time. And apart from this, I love spending time on my console. So that's it, that's a quick introduction.
Okay. And can you share a bit about your education and professional background?
Yeah, sure thing. So I'm a graduate as a bachelor's of engineering from computer science and engineering from a university called Sky University, based in Patiala, or you can say Chandigarh. So I did my graduation from there, and before that, I was one of the, like, I can say, alumni of Kendriya Vidyalaya Group. So I have a defense background. That's why.
Okay. And like what inspired you to pursue your career in your current field?
Okay. That's this was my second choice. The second choice. Why is that? Because my first choice was aeronautical. So there's one college based in Chandigarh. I forgot its name now. College and university which is based, or one of the top colleges of India around aeronautical. So I was literally too much into physics in earlier days, excluding liquid physics. But when I didn't got the chance, I didn't have enough time to pay for it, and I didn't got the chance. Then I thought, let's go with computer science. That was my second best thing, because I was always into computers, adding custom ROMs in our Android devices, like building a .NET application earlier, never released it, and those things. So I said, like, let's go with computer science. That's the only best thing I know after aeronautical. So that's how I landed into computer science. And I was in a situation that I didn't had any much, you can say, guidance, because there was limited people around me. So I chose courage, just saw an ad, and that's went with it. That's it.
Okay, like I have seen very less people talk about this, that computer science was their second preference, but yeah, good to hear that. And can you tell me something about your company, like the role which you are currently working at, how your day looks like?
Sure. So my company Vymo is a B2B. You can say they provide a product as a mobile device, even a web dashboard, that is for business to business. So basically, our sector is BFSI, banking, finance, securities, and insurance, and we handle a lot of clients. If we talk about APAC region in India, we are handling all the major, you can say, major companies or top five banks of India. So I'll give you one example to identify what is the functionality. Just one example. Let's say you are just doing your regular day, you're going with the day. Now got a call from, let's say, any bank, that you are eligible for a credit card. So if you say yes, let's say if you say yes, so they majorly will be using Vymo. So what happens for that particular person? You are a potential lead. So that lead will be logged in a system, and later on, a lead life cycle, transitions, and all those activities, prospects, conversion, and all those things happen. That is basically which benefits the bank or insurance sector in their day-to-day work. And if you are if you must have any saving bank account, so in one annual session you'll get one accumulative annual email, what is happening with your particular bank, what is actually happening, how many leads, lending, collection, insurance they have done. So that analytics we also provide using our application, because all their leads and everything are collected in our place. So I'm getting a call, just tell me, this is it. My bad. So that is what it is. So my thing is, I'm currently handling one of the major clients. We can say top five banks in India, one of the private one, and I'm handling all those collection, lending part of it. Right now, I've shifted to another bank in the same company. So you can say a client-facing team, but with the back-end reports, API creation, and third-party integration with the banks and all those things. So my day-to-day work or tech stack involves Node.js, Node.js, JavaScript, TypeScript as well. Sometimes we have to touch Java and React.js if required. So that is what is happening. And for operations or DevOps, we majorly use like the basic thing, Kubernetes, Docker, and then monitoring and scheduling jobs using Apache, Kafka, or Airflow. So that's how my thing goes.
Okay, and let's say you are like working on a particular task. So how do you calculate the success metrics of that particular task?
Okay, so task. Okay, let's say yeah, task. I'll say as a client request. Let's say a CR. So that depends upon the complexity. Basically, if they want a API integration, so successful rate will be that that API first of all, if you go with the unit testing, is at least having two double handshakes. Communication is happening. Then we start covering the edge cases. Or after the edge cases, then we cover the last point will be our payload sanitization. That depends because most of the banks in India are still using XML. XML or SOAP APIs. So that is the main thing. So converting SOAP to JSON and sanitizing the payload, that's one other thing as well. So if we go with the CR of API integration, the metrics we take up is at least we should be without unit testing we should be able to cover around 80% of the requirement excluding the sanitization and coverage that we have to do apart from the unit testing, and then comes automation of those unit testing in a separate environment. So that's how we determine. So basically what happens, we break down the things, what can be done via custom, what can be done via product, then divide among the developer. That's a usual thing, and then have some breakpoints. So if a CR or ticket or task is very big that needs to be launched in phases, then we create certain drops that we will be launching this particular module or phase with this particular things, and we'll cover unit testing at the very end. So that depends upon task to task. If it is a small task, it will be 1 day effort. We'll just write a Mongo query and that's it. If it is a long task, then we have to do a backlog grooming, write a POC, then get it approved. If the POC is fine, then we have to analyze what will be the complexities of each thing, what will be the impact on our DB cluster, LB, and Elasticsearch indexes. Will Elasticsearch help us or not, and all those things. So that depends task to task.
Okay, and like I want to know your thoughts on the industry as well. So like, are you keeping an eye on the industry trends and developments which are going on?
Not all of them. Not all of them. So I'm just getting informed by the things I get to communicate via LinkedIn only, by the people. So currently, I'm seeing backend as a service in Dart. If I go with Dart, so Dart as a backend service is popular, is being used a lot now, and to provide a uniform ecosystem for Flutter and Dart. So the developer or organization do not have to think about what backend to choose with Flutter. So they can go ahead with Dart, same environment, easy to maintain, easy to access, and it will be cost efficient as well. So the trends I'm seeing at the moment are like data server side. Next is currently looking into some good cache managers. So Redis is being the thing that I'm currently following, along with alternative of Kafka, which is Red Panda. So all the producer consumer patterns that is being used and any kind of Kafka limitation. So I'm looking into Red Panda. Along with that, I'm currently looking into cloud native. The thing currently I can see is everything AI. People are doing something.ai, something.ai, irrespective what is happening. They are just getting wrapper over wrapper. So that's the thing I'm seeing at the moment. Nothing new. Major thing is I'm looking into cloud native. So that's why I'm more looking into cloud specific things. Apart from that, I can only see AI. I don't know why. Whatever I've seen, AI, everything is AI. And next is Zomato releasing these number of features in a week or so. Those things. That's it.
Okay. And like, is there anything which you want to learn or master in your career? Like, apart from the things which you are keeping an eye on, next big thing which you want to learn?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Okay, there's a big list. That's a very big list. So I don't know how to manage a Kubernetes cluster. I want to go into it, but that comes with the cost. Next is I never tried native app development. I want to try that as well. That's the second thing. But apart from all this, the next big thing or very big thing in my life, you can say a major step point will be doing my masters. So I'm planning to do a masters, not physically like remote master. We have Georgia Tech Online, right? So Georgia Tech Online programs. I'm looking into exploring those programs to do masters, not for like for the sake of degree, just for the sake of learning, because it's how it goes in my family. So we are a bunch of kind of nerds in whole family. So we try to have as much books as possible, as much information as we can get. So that's will be the next major thing. And under tech, it will be cloud, specifically cloud. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like these were all the things which I wanted to know from you. Any message which you would like to give to the viewers, especially those who are like aspiring to build a career in your field?
Okay, so okay, that's a very tough position you have put me in. So depends upon individual to individual. If you are looking for money, computer science is there. Yeah, computer science is definitely there. But with the market at the moment and with the requirement the companies are asking, you have to be exceptional in your skills, because now companies are demanding a lot from freshers, a very lot. It was not like that earlier, not in the past years. So you have to be exceptional. You shouldn't be only looking for money. You have to have passion in computer science to stick in this organization. I have seen a lot of my colleagues shifting from development to management. So have your fact straight what you want to do, right, for the next at least 7 to 8 years, so that you'll be sorted with something, not to be like shifting from one place to another career point of view. So have some passion in computer science. Just don't use ChatGPT too much. Think it through first, because ChatGPT is a new thing that fresher will be using a lot. It was not present in our time. So if you want to use it, but with due diligence, that not to be dependent upon it. So have your skilled to the very top, have passion, don't only look for money, and keep on learning. So that's the thing that I had a issue. So after reaching to a comfortable point in your career, you'll be like, yeah, it will happen, right? Those things eventually will build up to such a saturation that you won't be able to get back into it, right? So be wary of it. Don't be lazy. Don't be too comfortable with anything, because comfort makes you rusty. So that's the only thing I can say for freshers at the moment. Apart from this, even with these things, you are covering these all the points, and you are still not getting the calls. It's not you. It's the market. It's the current whole CSC thing, not in India, globally. So you have to reach out to individuals at the moment, not even HRs. Yeah, you can do cold emails, that still works, but you have to be patient. That's the thing I can say.
That's a great advice, I must say. So yeah, I'll link Himanshu's LinkedIn in the description, so you guys can also reach out to him. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.